Alright, so in this video we're going to go over a kind of daily shoulder mobility, stability exercise to kind of strengthen the shoulders, get them in a good position for whatever exercise you're going to do that day. So you'd use this as a warm-up, kind of a whole mobility scapular activation drill. So there's also a handout if you guys want the pictures. There's a link to it, or we can email you an actual placard with all the exercises on it, so it's a little easier to follow. So the first thing we're going to do is a face pull, or a high pull if you want to go that route. Hands are out to the side, and we're going to get 10 repetitions in here. If you want a more detailed explanation of each of them, you can watch the other video, but this one's going to go through them fairly quick. So we're going to get about 10 in here. Again, driving the elbows back. Hands and elbows are in a straight line. Scapula's back, chin is tucked, core is engaged. 8, we got 2 more. Driving back there, try to keep the scapulas back the whole time. Perfect. And then the next one, we're going to go into a row. So the hands go into the bottom. We're doing single arm rows. So we're back here. Then one comes out at a time. So we're going to do 10 on each side. Again, keeping the scapulas together the whole time. You're not getting any torso rotation in here when you're doing it. Everything's very strict. You want to pull it in about kind of right below your chest level there, right at the bottom of where your pec would be. Last one here. 10. Good. Now we're going to switch the grip. So now it's bands going into the inside of the hands, coming out the side, and we're going to do a reverse fly. So again, scapula back, chin tucked, pulling out, hold for 2 seconds, slowly let it come back to the start. If it's too tight or too hard, you can move up a little closer to it. This exercise is a little tougher than the other ones. Good. Focus on keeping those arms straight. You're not getting any of the tricep involved into it. So all coming from the scapulas. Good. We got 10 there. Then we're going to get into the pull down. So now we're going to hinge a little bit. We're going to switch the grip here again. Hinge over, and we're going to pull this down as far back as it'll go. Straight back out again. So I'm going to back up a little bit. So it's a little easier. And again, the arms are staying together, kind of almost like you're skiing, right? But there's no elbow movement involved. It's just all straight armed. Everything's coming from the scapula. Everything's coming from that posterior chain. Good. We got that one. Now we're going to go back up top. Work up a little higher again. So now we're going to do the 90-90. So we're working on 2 positions of 90. So I'm actually going to have the band come to the outside of my hand here. So we're going in that position. We're going to pull up just like we did in the face pull, the high pull in the beginning, but then we're adding another movement to it, right? So we're here, and then we add that little bit of external rotation to really get the rotator cuff muscles involved. Good, keep going. We got 2 more. Really be strict with your 90s. Right, you're coming through, back, turn, slowly back down. We don't let this snap back. Right, we're going to turn around for the last 2. So we're coming this way, and this is the scaption, right? So we're going out here. You can't really see it from the front. So flip it around, grab it so the band's coming out the top. You can have your thumbs up to kind of help emphasize the movement. Get it to where you're stretched just a little bit in your chest. Here, and out. And we're just trying to bring it up to the level of our shoulder. I'm not following all the way up here. The band should stay under my arm the whole time. Good, and last one. And I'm not trying to go too far forward either, right? I'm just trying to stay in that plane. Now we're going to emphasize the forward part of it. So the band's going to come to the outside of my hand. I want this to be up on top of my arms here, so it kind of sits almost on top of my shoulders. And now I'm working on a very small movement, but we're going to protract our scapulas. So let them come all the way back first. Let the band do that work for you. Chin tucked, scapulas back. Then we're going to push out as far as we can, and then let them come back to that position very slowly. So we're getting a full range of motion all the way out, all the way back. Good, last little bit. 2 more. And that's the last one. So that's the whole kind of activation sequence of the shoulders. Should get a little burn in there. They should feel loose. Most of all, you should feel like you're in a better postural position, right? Your chest is a little more open. Your shoulders are a little more back. And you should have a pretty good range of motion through there.